Sure.
Yes, my name is Sherry, and my English class has to do the homework value to me.
Okay.
Okay. And
Hi, Sherry. My name's Ted.
okay. That's the big exam. So, where are you from?
I'm from England.
How long have you been?
I've been here 4 years now.
4 years.
Yes.
So, why you came to Taiwan?
I came to Taiwan because the country that I was in before was getting very dangerous indeed. And I had a couple of reasons for coming here that are rather funny and strange. Would you like me to tell you about them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Back in England, I speak a kind of Chinese that nobody understands. I used to go to Chinese restaurants and nobody would understand me. I used to try and speak to other Chinese people and nobody would understand me. So I'm wondering, I'm speaking this Chinese language. What use is it and who speaks it? So I was a university lecturer in England and I was walking around the campus one day and I heard two students talking. And I said, hey, I understand what you're saying. Where are you from? And they said, we are from Taiwan. So that was marker number one. And the other thing is I love food and I love tofu. So Taiwan is the home of tofu. So I had to come.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Okay.
Okay. And what do you like to do for your free time?
I like to ride my motorbike up to the mountains and maybe go and see a waterfall. Do those kinds of things. Yeah, there's a waterfall very near here, Yishin Dam. You go there. Have you ever been there? It's a waterfall.
石门.
Yeah, but there's a waterfall near there, you know, like where the water falls down.
Yeah.
It's very, very beautiful and very nice to be there.
Okay. So where have you been in Taiwan?
Not many places.
Motorcycle.
I've been to Yilan, which is really, really nice, and I really like Toronto as well. I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, take your time. You wanted to ask me about food? No? I told you about that to an extent. No.
What do you like Taiwanese cuisine?
I do. I think you have a great deal of choice. I like to go to the night market and walk around and see all the different things and try different things. But unfortunately, I have some allergies, so I have to be really careful about what I eat. I won't talk about all of them now, it's quite boring, but I have to be really careful. So I have to cook a lot of my own food.
What kind of food?
Any kind of food. I'm a qualified chef as well, so I can cook anything. Indian food, Chinese food, French food, Italian food, any kind of food. But I cook very simply when I'm alone, unless I have guests, and then I'll cook a bit better.
You have a great time.
It's not too bad. People like my food. Yeah. Actually, in England, we have something called black pudding. Black pudding. And this is made from pig's blood and fat. And I love it. And so I have had pig's blood tasting, and I like it too. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Anything that I like anything that likes me. But if I eat something that I cannot eat, my stomach goes like this, and I look very, very big. So that's not so good. Is it done?
So do you have any
Plans for staying?
So what do you think about Taiwan industry?
Taiwan has achieved a very great deal in many industries. We can look at the mobile phone industry, we can look at management techniques, particularly in administration of business and systems thinking. It's difficult for people to understand what systems thinking is. It's a very, very long lecture that I can give you about it. But you need to think logically, you need to think about the things that you need to do, and you need to realize that everything is interrelated. So if one thing goes wrong, something else may go wrong, and something else may go wrong, and something else may go wrong. So this is really, really important, and I haven't quite got it yet. This is important. And also another thing is, be efficient. Don't have people come and stay in the office till 8 o'clock at night and there's doing nothing in the office. Do the work that you need to do within the time. Use that time effectively instead of making people stay a very long time and do nothing. Because then people's minds will be, as long as I stay till 8 o'clock, I can do whatever I want. So they will sit there and will do nothing until the boss comes in and then they will do something. This is wrong. This is the wrong way of thinking. And also, human resource management is really important. To start to treat workers as if they are a resource and not somebody, I pay them cheap, pay them as cheap as I can, then I get another one. You get fired, I get another one. It's no good. You're losing a lot of brain power from your organization when you do this. It's very short-sighted. You need to look long-sighted. That's it. Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
You got the shot?
Yeah.
Sanja.
Yeah.
I look very short in this suit. I am very short.
Thank you for your help.
No,
And
my pleasure.
we should have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
Take it easy. Have a good one.
And say hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not doing the two-finger thing. I'm not doing the two-finger Taiwan. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Zong. What's your name? Zong. Okay, so where are you come from? And how long have you been in Taiwan?
Almost 3 years.
Oh. And which part you like Taiwan most?
What part of Taiwan do I like most? I like Yangshan. It's nice.
Beautiful place. Have you ever experienced any culture shock?
Yeah, the food.
Food. So you don't like the food?
Not really.
Like sleepy tofu.
Yes.
Okay, what's your hobby?
My hobby? Well, basically reading. I like reading. Well, because I got a scholarship to study.
Why choose Taiwan?
Because I got a scholarship to come to Taiwan to study.
Okay.
It's different to Taiwan. We don't have 4 seasons. Taiwan has winter, autumn, spring and summer, right? But we only have rainy season and dry season. So we kind of have a warmer temperature throughout the entire year. We don't have a cool time.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alan, and may I ask you some simple questions for my English homework?
Okay, no problem.
So what's your name?
My name is Chad Pierre.
Where are you from?
I'm from a small island called St. Lucia near America.
And how is your hometown?
Well, compared to Taiwan, my country is very small. Taiwan's area is about 46,000 square meters. However, my country is only about 616.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 7 or 8 months now. I think it's 8.
Why did you come to Taiwan?
Well, I came to Taiwan because, well, there were many reasons. One reason was that it's pretty easy for us to come to Taiwan because my country and Taiwan has government relations. So it's easier for us to get a visa to enter Taiwan. Also, it's really a good opportunity to come to Taiwan to learn a language as well as study in Taiwan because Taiwan also has one of the best universities in the world. So it's really a good experience to come to Taiwan.
And Where is your favorite place in Taiwan?
My favorite place in Taiwan is Taipei, mainly because Taipei is very active in Taipei. Also, there are many places that are like my hometown. Example, the cinemas, the malls, the night activities are also pretty much like my hometown. And so I pretty much like Taipei.
Have you ever been in other place?
Yes, I've been to Ilan and Chinchu, but I think Ilan and Chinchu are pretty boring compared to Taipei.
What food you don't like to eat?
There is no food that I don't like to eat. Everything I've tried so far I think is pretty delicious. My only problem is that Taiwan's food is pretty oily.
What was your thoughts before you come here?
Before I came, I thought Taiwan was a very big country. But when I arrived in Taiwan, every Taiwanese said that Taiwan is very small, so I had to change my thinking a bit. But before I came here, a lot of the electronics I knew about were actually from Taiwan. And some of the famous athletes that I know about are from Taiwan. So I knew that Taiwan was a very important country before I came to Taiwan.
Do you like the weather in Taiwan?
I like the weather in Taiwan sometimes, but I don't like the winter. For me, the winter here is too cold.
Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.